Good morning. Welcome back to another short video. It's been a few weeks now since I've done a video, and for those that have asked and passed the comments on, I'm as good health as possible. I'm feeling great, and the video really is just I did in one of the last videos about the Oculus Quest 2. I know there's an awful lot of videos out there about this gaming headset, VR headset. I've purchased it, and both myself and my daughter and my son have used this quite intensely. And I have a gaming racing chair here, and I use a driving wheel, and I link it up with the Oculus Link. I've purchased a link cable, and I keep it connected at all times when I'm in the when I'm driving. But obviously the headset is designed as well, primarily I think, for using wireless, cable free. Now that is an absolute bonus. Now, one of the games that I play on it is the Medal of Honor. I know it's had a lot of good reviews and bad reviews. I've played it. I'm not into a first person shooter game really. I like my racing simulation, but I play that game and it is absolutely fantastic. I think my personal view is, and the only place I can really play it is downstairs in the kitchen, and it gives you the freedom, the roaming freedom of the wireless part. It streams exceptionally well, does that headset. I link it up and then I go downstairs, and the beauty about this headset is that I can link it up, keep the headset on here from the seated, what they call the fixed guardian position, your safety area, and I can walk out that door with the headset on. It goes into a black and white virtual picture of where you are, and I just walk downstairs into the kitchen and set up a new guardian, in the safety zone that I have to play in, and go back onto my game within the headset, and bingo. Now the most I've played on Medal of Honor is about 4.5 hours constant. Now one of the downfalls of the headset is the fact that this headset, if I were to use it, I'd probably get about a couple of hours out of it, which is, it's not a large headset, it's quite light, but for 2 hours play you soon get over that Medal of Honor, and you'll get a warning to come out and save your game, because otherwise you'll lose where you've got to. So I thought, that's no good to me. It's such a good headset, I'm going to design something so I can put extra power bank on. Now, alright, this unit, the 256 gigabyte one, was about £400. Now it comes with the elasticated standard headset. Now a lot of people say, oh, I don't like it, it's uncomfortable. I can wear this for 4.5 hours with an extended power bank on the back, and I have no problems whatsoever. And a lot say, oh, get the rechargeable, the better headset that Oculus do. Well, it's £100 and some, so that means your headset becomes £500 and odd. Well, I'm not in the, you don't throw money away when that head strap works perfect. Both my daughter wears it, I wear it, my son wears it. As I said earlier, my daughter goes on Beat Saber, and she now has a new one, a boxing game called Creed, and if that doesn't give you a good workout, I don't know what in. Right, we're back. Sorry about that, I had the camera battery run out. I've just changed it, so should be okay now. Yeah, as I was saying, my daughter, she plays on Beat Saber and a boxing game called Creed, and the Beat Saber, she enjoys the game. It's quite intense and it's a good physical workout. I mean, these headsets are great for workouts, and the boxing game Creed. I mean, I'm 66 years of age, and I went on it the other night and I played half an hour, and when I got out, I'd sit down, I was sweating. I'd started to get a little bit out of breath because the workout that it gives you, and my daughter found the same. So, you know, it has lots of good uses other than just entertainment value. But back to the battery, so I thought, well, I need something that'll make it playable longer. And as I say, when I'm playing Medal of Honor, you need that down. I need that downstairs. It's not tethered. You can't. I don't want a cable twisting around a cable, and it's good at what it does. The graphics are superb on it. Anyway, I designed. I showed earlier the cases to all, like the. I mean, this is one of them. It was a case design. You slide your power bank in, and that's it. But I thought, no, I've quite a lot of power banks, and you'd have to design one for each power bank. I thought, no, I'll do a universal one. Anyway, here it is. I've got a few printed off. It's simple to fix. That's one power bank. That's just different type, just strapped over with Velcro. That's it. You just tighten them on, put them on, and that, you can't shake it off. That's just done in black. PLA, that one. That's another type of power bank. It's too narrow for the outer straps, so you just use one in the middle. Doesn't come off. It's got rubber at the bottom to support it, so that stops it. As you can see there, it's at the bottom, it's got a strip. In fact, I'll take this one off. That's just that's how it's designed. So it's got a rubber strip at the bottom which runs on there. That just gives it a little bit of friction and something for you to tighten against. You get obviously two straps, but I'm only using one because just to show that this type of power bank, I mean, it works, does that, if you're desperate for it, but it doesn't last that long, does that one. And of course you can move your straps down to incorporate squarer, oblong type ones. It fits most. I'm not saying it fit every, but it fits most. You just take them out and put them back through the holes that are there. That's silk PLA. This is another one. It's just a different type of power bank. This is a slimmer one, as you can see there. That's quite slim, but that works perfect. It doesn't come off. You can shake it all day long. All right. Yeah, the unit itself doesn't weigh a lot really, but it's depending what power banks you're going on. But I thought, no, I mean, these were okay. They lasted. I can't complain about them. And what I had, I use these for my GoPro camera and what have you. But I thought, what I'll do is I'll purchase a specific one. So I purchased from Amazon a power bank. That's a 2600 milliamp power bank. It's quite heavy. I don't know what the weight is, but it's heavyish. And I thought I'll try that with the headset. I can play 4.5 hours on that headset with that power bank, and that power bank still hasn't run down. That headset's still working, so that's very good. And the beauty about it is I don't particularly feel it on the back of my head, but I'll just show you, I'll just go through how it's connected. Now you can see on the back of there's a couple of clips. Now depending on materials I'm using, the clips are printed separately to the back plate. It gives you, I think, a better finish, and you plus to print that as it is, it'd be full of supports, and I didn't want that. So if I'm using hips, that's no problem, because I use a special fluid, as I said in my earlier videos, that which will bond the clips exactly where they should go, and it virtually welds them. It's an unbreakable bond once you've done it. So they're printed separately, and which makes these stronger, because these are flexible. As you can see, you can press it down. They're bonded onto the back of the plate. If I'm using PLA, then I use it's like a super glue. I put them on. That's, you wouldn't break it. Right, well, I'll show you, as I've just been explaining, how the clips are fastened on. Obviously they're printed separately, and it makes it a stronger print for my, in my opinion. Right, now to fasten that on, because if you look at the clips and that's where the actual head strap slides in, and because once it slides in, it drops down there, so it doesn't come off, and the weight keeps it on. So I'll just show you how to install it. Right, you get your head strap, and obviously the head strap has two, because these are your actual adjustments for your head strap. That slides freely on there, but you pull them apart, and it tensions the head strap. That's the Velcro one, which you pull over for your top. So you just get the head strap, the battery and the power bank. You can do it without putting the power bank, but I prefer to have the power bank on first. And literally what you do is just slide that in there, and then the next one, that just slide that in there, push it down till it goes down no further. That's it, it's on. And as you can see, that holds the bottom of the strap and it stops it from coming out, but the weight keeps it in anyway. And that's it, that's your power bank attached. Whichever one your power banks you have, you just need to make sure that your power bank is powerful, because not all will keep that charged. I think this gives out about 2.1 milliamps, so it's quite robust. It's automatic as well as this. It's about £19 something on Amazon, and it actually knows what it needs to put out to charge that. It's intelligent, so it's quite safe. And then of course you find my cable, wherever that is. Just bear with me. Borrow this one from the, just been charging my camera up a little bit with it. Right, so you've got different, you put it in the appropriate slot, but it doesn't matter because it's intelligent enough to know which it is. Pop that in there, and then you put that into the headset with the cable. Then shall we bring it around, you'd have it all, you'd have this flapping about. So what you get with it is what I did, but I did two different types of clips. That clip goes on the side of the headset on the strap, that secures, you just push your cable in through there. Then that is slightly wider at the top, because that is the clip that I use for the link cable, because Mine's a fibre optic cable. It ain't the original Oculus Quest one. It's another one. It was about £10 cheaper, but it does exactly everything that the Oculus Quest one does, and it's fibre optic and it charges the headset. So that is strictly for that cable, because it's fatter at the top. It's a bigger circle, so it doesn't squash the cable. It holds it, just holds it. So this is the one that I use normally for this lead. So all you do is, same again, slide it down the strap, and that's in place. You get your cable, and then all you do, that's it, fastened. You can adjust that to you want. I actually was looking for a shorter cable, because rather than a straight out one, the link cable actually has an elbow on it. It actually comes in from the side. So I'm going to source one and get one that's both sides, has an elbow on either side. That's it, linked up, you're ready to go. Now I'll just show you with this fitting, so I'll just adjust the camera a little bit there. Right, so all I do is and that's the headset on. And what this does, I mean, strangely enough, I didn't realise it would do, was because of the little bit of weight at the back, it balances the headset out at the front, and it's really comfortable. You know, I can have this on for 4.5 hours. I have no adverse effects whatsoever. It doesn't dig into your head at the back, because there's part of the strap already between your head and the clip. That's it. Job's done. Play away for another 4.5 hours, or however long you want to play away. When you take it off, I just pull the USB out and the lead, and then that's it. It's done. As I say, I didn't initially. I just wanted to show and put out there what you can actually do with 3D printers and that, to design something. And that's the beauty about, I keep saying in all my videos on the 3D printers, is when you've got one of whatever 3D printer you've got, whether it's a cheap one or an expensive one, and you've got the ability to design things, then as soon as you come up against a problem, look at it, look and see if you can do something to create your own part, or you know, in theory, manufacture your own item to suit your needs to solve the problem. And that's all I did. But unfortunately, what's happened is I've been having a lot of requests. Would I consider selling them? Well, I hadn't considered. I do on my YouTube channel. I actually put a link to an item for the laser cutters, K40 laser units for the air nozzles. I actually do sell those. If people want them, they just email me, and I just make one and you know, send it off to them. But I hadn't thought about these, but I've had an awful lot of requests, because there's a lot of people out there that have 3D printers that have this particular headset, standard strap, and they've obviously saved up. A lot of people save up and purchase these, and then to go say, well, I've got to get a better head strap, and then get one with a larger rechargeable battery built into it, then to me it's not on really, because there's nothing wrong with the equipment as it is. It works fine, but to have to pay out more is, you know, I find it a bit disconcerting really. I don't like that. I think if a manufacturer brings something out and it should bring it out so that it'll satisfy everybody's needs without having to purchase a better head strap. To me, if they're going to do that, it should have come out in that format first. But this is what you get, so you work with this. And I wasn't intending on purchasing anything else. I mean, I've purchased these. These are very good. These from Kiwi. And you can put a headset on, but it's extra weight. These weigh virtually nothing. The silicone, you can screw them up. It's very good. I've shown them in the other video. And really, they're pretty simple. You just put them on the front, slide them on, that's it. Your cable goes around that anyway, so it doesn't interfere with your cable. You slide that on the other side, and that's it. And what they do, the simple really the use is the channel the noise from the external speakers here down to your ears, so you can actually reduce the volume but still hear quite well and hear the game audio. I mean, these are, I think these were about £15, something like that. They weren't expensive, and I use them. You don't feel any extra weight on your head with them, and that's all they are. Slide on, slide off. You can use a headset. You can use earphones, earplugs. I don't like that. I prefer these, and you can still hear if anybody comes in, obviously into the room where you're playing. You need to know that, because if you're doing the movement, last thing you want to do is hit somebody in the jaw. So with these you can still hear somebody come in the room. It's health and safety wise, it's very good. But as I said, that's where it's taken me, and as I say, I've had quite a few contacting me saying would I actually sell these, because it seems a good idea, and it saves them having to pay out for £100 odd for another battery pack that goes at the back of your head. You know, you could get that same power bank and attach it with Velcro straps around the head strap. Yeah, you could do, but I wanted something that was a lot more stable and a lot more secure, and this works. And as I say, I will be putting a link. I think I could probably, for what time it takes, because I mean, even to print that, a good quality print, you're talking about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. So it's not a 2-minute print. Not the quality I want to do them at anyway. And with the Velcro and everything, I could probably push them out for about £11 each plus postage. Postage is about £3. It's about £14. But I haven't decided to go that way. But if I do from this video, I will put a link below to actually show you where they are. It won't be on either Facebook or eBay. I don't know which is yet, but it seems a shame that when you get your followers asking you, would you sell them, and you're saying no. It's a bit. I mean, I've even said if somebody wants the files, STL files for that, I would do. You know, it's people supporting you that makes you keen enough to make these videos. But and my brain's always ticking over. What can I do next? What can I do next? But there you are. The Oculus Quest 2. It's on rechargeable power bank, securely on the back, and as you can see there, it works. Great bit of fun, and you can have fun while you're exercising. That's the beauty about this headset, is you're not fastened to a cable. And as I say, my daughter uses it quite extensively. She probably does about 3 or 4 hours a week, and it's aerobic wise it's quite good. So I'll leave you there, and all I'll say to you is thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you like it. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and I will be putting further information down to let you know if I do decide to put these on for sale. As I say, it's not going to be expensive, but it's well worth doing. Makes the headset a lot more playable, a lot more enjoyable, because you're not running out of battery time. But until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye.